Hello guys, and welcome back to my allotment. Hope you're all well and hope you're enjoying this glorious weather. Today, even though it's quite mild, there's a nice breeze, so it is very pleasant out. I have had to shut the window in my greenhouse because it's flapping about quite a lot, and also one of the panels had blown out. It's a panel that actually blown out last time. I mean, it's not a massive issue, just means there's more ventilation in the greenhouse. So what I have done, I've got a thicker panel, so I've just put that in and it seems to be doing okay. I've put plenty of clips on as well, so hopefully that will hold it. But anyway, we're into July, halfway through the growing season, and you think to yourself, is there anything you can still actually grow at this time of year? And the answer to that is absolutely. There is plenty you can do. Looks like some of the seeds blow away. Bear with me a second. I mentioned that I've still got one large raised bed, so I'm going to be using that. I've already weeded it. I put a thin layer of fresh compost on the bottom, and the rest I can use on top once I've done the seeds. And the seeds you can actually do this time of year is, first of all, red beet, obviously beetroot. It did say to the end of June, but it's only just beginning of July. So I'm going to whack them in anyway. Maybe do a row or two of that. Of course, spinach you can do. I've still not decided whether I am going to plant some of these. I might. We'll see. See if I've got the room. So that might be a last thing if I've got room. There's obviously radish. These are, excuse me while I cook the seeds again. This is very windy today. These are the French breakfast. So there's no picture. If I can find a picture, I'll pop it there. So then we can go ahead. So I might do a couple of rows of that as well. And of course, I've got radish saxa. That's what I had last time, and then might take a couple of weeks to do. So yep, I put a couple of rows of that in as well. I've got another kind of radish. These are the long ones, and it did say I can actually sow these right up to September. So I've loads of time for them. So yeah, I'll do a couple of rows of that as well. And I've also got these kind of lettuce as well, and that can be planted up to August, bonus. So I can do a couple of rows of them as well. So yeah, as you can tell, you can most definitely still grow stuff. I think you can also do cauliflower all year round, but I wouldn't really have the room for that, so that's something I might leave for a bit. But anyway, yes, I'll go over to that raised bed now, just start putting the seeds in, and then we'll be giving a good watering when I'm done. So join me then. July is a pivotal time for both harvesting summer crops and preparing for autumn. Warm, fertile soil encourages rapid germination and fast growth, making it ideal for planting quick, maturing salad greens, brassicas for winter, and heat-loving flowers. However, the heat means consistent watering is essential to stop the seeds from drying out and also bolting. So this will be the bed I will be using. It's quite a large bed, so I should hopefully get most of these seeds in. And I'll start from this side here, but because of this, I could technically just move them out the way. It's not going to harm anything. So I can do a couple of rows of these, maybe these sacks of radishes here. Spread them out thinly. And then spinach, I'll leave that till end. Radish French, I'll put next to it as well. And then also do another radish, these long ones. I'll keep all the radishes together, but I could do with finding some wood just to probably separate them off. It's not essential. And after that, I'll do these lettuce. And then, like I said, if there's room, I'll do these spinach. So yeah, I mean, just got a bit of weedy that I've missed. So like I said, these things, they will germinate quite fast. Radishes, they don't take long to grow. A couple of weeks and they're done. And yeah, like I said, a couple of rows each. Happy days then. But while I am doing that, I'm just watering my flowers. I've already done my corns. I'm going to do my cabbages again. But there's another job I have done which I will show you once I've done this. So, yes, join me in a second when I've done this and I'll show you at the end. Back in a bit. Just want to quickly show you the job I've done. The job I've done today is run by the grapevine at the side of the greenhouse because there's quite a lot of bramble and bindweed that was growing through. So I've cut that down as best as possible and I've put it into a big pile on where I dug up potatoes recently. So, whoops, I apologise, I still need to fix my tripod. So yeah, that's quite a big pile of bindweed and mainly bramble growing down here and was over the back there. But the grapevine is looking much better now and it's looking massive. But I got some lovely bunches of grapes and I did try trading that across, but I think I need to get some canes up to do that. But yeah, I got some low. I mean, look at the size of this. Probably can't see too much because of the sun, but that's a lovely bunch of grapes there. I'm sure I got more somewhere. I'm not expecting to get as many as I did last year, only for the fact that it was cut down last year, although you wouldn't think so because it's still quite wild. But it does look a little bit more trained, so that's a good thing. So continue watering my French beans. That's one thing I'm doing now. But other than that, everything else is looking hunky-dory. I still got weeding to do in one of my raised beds. But I'll do that in a minute because them will need watering as well. I mentioned that I'm keeping the old broad bean plants in, only because the little black insects, the ladybirds, love them. And I've got lots of ladybirds on them, so give them a feed, so I'll leave them a bit longer. And when it's time to put the next lot of broad beans in, then I'll clear it. But the rest of the stuff will have to be watered. I've done most of the watering for today, like the corns, the peas that have come through are done. I've still got my cabbages and that to do, but that's something I'll get done soon once the French beans are finished. And of course, greenhouse has been tidied up as best as I can as well. I tied them up to the canes, broke some of the bottom leaves off, just so that these plants here can thrive a little bit. And yes, ash, I forgot to mention last time. I can't remember which one the sweet chilies are. It might be that's the sweet chili one. And these are the peppers, no, green chili, sorry. And peppers that Ash has given me as well. I mean, considering they started off really slowly, they're looking good now, and there's lots of buds appearing in the middle. I mean, that one's starting to flower, which is good. That's me aubergine, and that one is also another green chili, and cucumber plants looking good as well. Well happy, and of course I've got more stuff planted out as well, which I will now show you the raised bed. So on this side here, I have got it watering there. On this side here, up to where I put that piece of paper, this side I'm expecting to come through because I've got 3 lots of radishes, a couple of rows of each. I am losing the plot. Where else did I put it? Yes, lettuce as well, and the red beetroot as well. This side here, 50-50 chance of it coming through. Red, what was it now? Rhubarb charge, sorry. And I did decide to put the cauliflower all year round in as well. So if it doesn't come through, doesn't matter. If it does, bonus. But if the cauliflowers do come through, I will have to cover them in netting to stop them from being eaten. But other than that, fantastic job. And actually, while I'm here, I might as well show you the raised bed where the flowers are in the viewer section. Once I start climbing over everything, which is not going to be easy. Bit of bramble there, I'm going to try and get rid of, but them flowers are looking good, so that'll be watered again today to make sure it's got plenty of watering. and just move them out the way. And these are the tomatoes. Again, the outside tomatoes will definitely need to be watered as well. While I'm here, shall we check out the beetroot? Beetroot looking mighty. Beetroot looking mighty fine. Some nice ones there. Again, this has to be weeded and then watered as well. But yeah, doing all right. I'm going to try and climb over without breaking my neck and treading on stuff. Oh yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. And then I've still got more taters I can dig up, but I can do that on my next visit because I got a puncher on my bike and I don't have to want to carrying heavy potatoes back. But yeah, this will be a bit of a shorter one because there's not overly much I can do today. Actually, I'm going to quickly show my onions. I haven't showed my onions. Onions I have struggled with, but these are looking nice. Some nice big onions appearing there. And again, with the red onion as well. This one looks like it may potentially start bolting on the top. So I'll water that to try and stop that from happening. Maybe too late. Who knows? Anyway, thank you again for joining me. And then next time I come down, I think it more than likely be clearing my seating area. And one little bit of bad news, I unfortunately had to give up on my pond project only because the pond is leaking. And being plastic is going to be hard to repair. But I do have a bit of an idea. Obviously for now, the only thing I can do is just try and keep it tidy. And next year, I can put some green manure down because that produces some really nice grass. But that'll be for another time. Until then, thank you very much for joining me. Please like and subscribe and comment if you've got any questions. See you later, guys.